Mark Tommy Fleetwood is finally a winner on the PGA Tour. We've seen him come close so many times, twice in particular, in devastating fashion earlier this season. But last week at the Tour Championship, what was different in your mind about Tommy Fleetwood's win?
Well, even though his putting on Sunday was not as good as it was throughout the week, he led the field for the week in strokes gained putting. It wasn't necessarily the case on Sunday, but he was still on the positive side. He was still ninth in the field of 30 in strokes gained putting. So he didn't, give it away on the greens, Adam, like we've seen in some previous cases before. Certainly the Travelers Championship on Sunday, that really comes to mind. The one thing that really, two things strike me for the difference this Sunday. One is he didn't wait 12, 13, 14 holes to make his first birdie of the day. I thought, that's obviously very important. We've seen that with Tommy recently when he's been leading. He just cannot get out of the gates. I thought he got out of the gates much better on Sunday this time around. And the other thing, and I'd really like your take on this one, Scully, because this one hit me is that it feels like the field and the best players in the world around around Tommy Fleetwood, like a Scotty Scheffler, like a Keegan Bradley, like a Nick Taylor at Oakdale a couple of years ago. They tend to bring their best on Sunday. He had guys around him that were making birdies and playing great golf. This Sunday felt flat to me. It felt like the big names that would normally charge up that leaderboard and come get him just didn't have it this Sunday. And I think the combination of all those things finally gets Fleetwood to the winner's circle.
It really does. And we had the conversation a couple weeks ago when Fleetwood came up short in Memphis when I said he's going to have to post a number early and hope no one else catches him whenever he does win on the PGA Tour. And to your point, a lot of those other players, the notables trying to make a charge, they just didn't have it. Scotty Scheffler, who we'll get into here momentarily. Patrick Cantlay, what an awful start it was to his round. And Fleetwood, it seemed he kept being aggressive throughout the round, where the previous two times this season, he was just trying to keep two hands on the wheel there and trying to make pars and make pars the hard way. So Tommy Fleetwood gets it done. And now we have a Ryder Cup, Mark, in about a month's time. How much confidence do you think Fleetwood takes into the next couple of weeks and then into the Ryder Cup?
I think he's got to feel really good about this. I think Luke Donald's got to feel good about the way his team finished. Justin Rose winning in Memphis. John Rahm winning in a playoff on the Live Golf Series to take home the team title as well. So, likely John Rahm's going to be a part of that Ryder Cup team. I think right now, if I'm looking at, on paper, with the exception of Scotty Scheffler, man, those Europeans seem to be playing well at the right time. Now, we've got some time between now and the time we get to Bethpage. And Bethpage is going to be a nasty road game for the Europeans. New York sports fans can be some of the most vocal and some of the toughest to play against. Ask Sergio Garcia, re-US Open Bethpage. So this could be a nasty one, an all-time nasty one in New York.